Hey y'all, good Sunday morning. It is actually Friday. It is Friday the 3rd, and you know what? You guys have caught me at a really good time. I decided, hey, I'm going to do this for y'all because this is therapeutic. This is therapeutic for me. And you know what? Nothing like a good old cash counting therapy, right? Right. But since this is airing on, what day is this, y'all, again? Since this is airing on Saturday, not Saturday, man, y'all. Since this is airing on Sunday, that's the day it's already been. Actually, that's the week. Since it's airing on Sunday, I still need to do my countdown, y'all. I got to do my countdown. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. And then y'all can kind of see how I do things. As you see, I'm doing my sinking fund reconciliation. There was some stuff that I wanted to do before I actually started taping this nice and neatly. And then I was like, man, forget it. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. So, hey, y'all, it is now what, y'all? It is now 12 Mondays before Christmas. I did not watch this movie. It has been one heck of a week. So I'll just kind of have to pass on that. And like I said, like I said before, it's kind of hard getting these movies anyway, okay? It's kind of hard getting them. So let's see, where am I at, y'all? Y'all like, I don't know, Tara, where are you? I'm sitting in a chair, okay. All right, so I am going to go ahead and let me pull this out because I didn't have this ready, but I knew I needed to do it. Did it pop off? Oh, I hope it did not. It did not. Yay. Hooray for the day. All right, so let's go ahead. Let me get this going. I'm going to just go ahead and pick one. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. I probably don't know the last few anyway. All right, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas, so I lied about that. I know that one. So it's going to be a $14 save. So Nightmare Before Christmas is actually, what would you classify this as though, y'all? Would you consider it a Halloween or Christmas movie? Just let me know. You let me know in the comments, but don't comment too much because I got a whole video for y'all to possibly comment on. So write your comment down, pause, write your comment down, and then come on back. Okay. So I am going to leave this out because I do want to watch Medea. Lord knows, like I said, it's Friday. I'm going to have a weekend. So hold on. Let me drink my coffee. And it has been that type of day. All right. So $12. Let's see if I have $12 because I haven't even went to the bank yet. Let me pull my little 12 on up out of here. Let's see. Actually, $14. And guys, I noticed on my video that I actually showed on Friday that I did make a mistake. I think I made two. So, yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes we do. We just get in throes of it. We get happy and we make mistakes. Oopers. All right, so I'm going to take this 20 right here. And I said 14, so I'm going to put 6 back. You'll never know where I took that from. Not until tomorrow. Or not until Monday. When I have to count down. No, yes. Oh, yeah, Lord, y'all. I got to do my cash wallet, too. I got paid. I forgot all about that. Oh, y'all, it's rough out here, y'all. Y'all are going to be my therapist today, whether you like it or not. You can stay for the whole video. You can whatever. I'm going to try and make this fast, slow, whatever it's going to be. So, all right. Let's see how much I have. This is going to go into splurge at the end of the year. We have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So $3.29. That's already looking good. I am liking that. In fact, I'm liking this so much that this can actually do my 3rd round of the envelope challenge, which is $210. So you know what? I might end up saving it for that. All right, guys, that's all I'm doing out of this. I'm not going to be saving in anything else because today I have to do my quarter end stuff and my monthly reconciliation. And the reason why I need to do all that is because I got paid. And so before I go and stuff things, I need to make sure that I do it for the end of the month. And you guys are going to get to witness part of it, not all of it, okay? Because I know it would be a long video. But it's therapy for me, and it's going to be some therapy for you too. All right, so where we're starting off is with my Elephant 5K challenge, okay? This was, I've already put in everything. I am a person that does things by hand. I'm not doing it on my spreadsheet. You can mess up every way. Anyway, you can put in wrong numbers on the spreadsheet too. This is like my little time for me to take off and to do things. And so that's why I decided to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and do this though real quick. No cute pens. I'm sorry. I don't know. They're all dead. So we're going to use just a regular old chewed on big pen that I got for free from work. All right. So I haven't deposited any money into into this particular account, and all this page are the bank accounts. So they're the banks. You won't see this one. This one I don't mind you seeing because all this is my special occasions that I deposited that money. And you'll see coming to the other side what I plan on doing. I also want to talk about retirement. I want to talk about retirement in two different ways. The first way I want to talk about retirement is retiring savings. And then the second way I would like to talk about retirement is retiring in general and what direction I need to start going in 2026. So you guys are going to see me put retire or hold or stop or something by these various type of various accounts. So, all right, let's get on back over here. What this is my quarterly comparisons and savings. I just kind of want to see how I did, okay? I want to see how I was doing and like how much I saved in each. And I totally understand for individuals, they're like, oh my God, that's very, yeah, it is. It is very intense. It is. But it's for me. It's for me to know. That way I just kind of have something to compare to and go back. And I totally understand that a lot of people would do this on spreadsheet. I understand that, but I'm not. So just realize you're watching me and I'm not doing this on a spreadsheet. Okay. All right. I did decide to break out the Elephant 5K into all their little glories. And that's where I decided, hey, I need to tell y'all how I'm going to kind of do this. So I've already did the 52 Fridays and I want to show you how I kind of said, okay, how much did I save for this quarter? All right. This is all the cash that's been saved per quarter. And so for this, I only did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there you go, because I'd already done that. So I know it's 13. So for that, of course, all I did was 13 times 3, because there's 3 pouches in each sleeve. 13 sleeves times 3 pouches times $23. That gives me $8.97. $8.97 subtract $2.99, subtract $2.99. That's how much I saved this quarter. So $8.97 is the total. $2.99 is what I saved for the quarter. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw that back. Now, here we go. I'm going to do my my lovely friends here, and I count this every week. So y'all know, y'all already know the balances. So my lovely friends here, we have $7.95, correct? Okay. So then it's my budgeting and saving together right here. $2.99. So I do a lot of triple, double, quadruple checks. All right. So we start here, 7.5. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200, 2, 4, 6, $260, because that's $20. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, so that's 9. So that's $269. So if I take $269 plus what I saved, $271 plus $255 equals $795. So yes, everything adds out. So it's $269. Everything adds up. So that's how I do it, just to kind of help myself. All right. And so then going forward into the next one, it's kind of like the same. It is the same. Okay, guys, I'm back. So this is a cash on hand video, and I have to remember that. This is cash on hand. And so what I have to do is take in consideration the cash on hand and not include the prop bills. And this is why I kind of don't like using the prop bills sometimes for myself, okay? So I got it. I figured this out. I did end up figuring out over here kind of like what happened. I ended up, y'all, taking the bottom numbers, subtracting where I left off, and that's how I got those numbers. I was like, Tara, what? I don't know what I was doing, y'all. Bless my heart. But I came up with a total of $797 in there, which is what was added. Got up to $1,365. The reason it's not like in the 1400s is because $39 of it, usually, apparently what I've done for the last couple of quarters is I've taken like that little last part of the week that belonged in that quarter and I saved it in that quarter. However, instead, what I have done is I'm just like, for this particular quarter, it's going to go on Saturday. So, and you'll see that in yesterday's video on Saturday. And even though I'm recording this on Friday, you see how the future works? All right, so now this is cash on hand, and I want to apologize because I am going to have to go through here and actually count the physical cash that's on hand. It should be It should be what was added, but I honestly, y'all, cannot trust myself right now because I have had to do and undo. So we'll just say that I've had to do and undo. So let me go ahead. Let me count this. This is 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 201. So it's 201. We have 201 there in cash. So we're going to put 201. Okay, so then we're going to move on over to the next day, which is our hump day savings. And so let's do this. And this is why I can't never talk about nothing else either. But yeah, y'all, I'm just tired of living. I'm tired of working in the med surge of family 20, 40, 60, 80 of family practice. Well, of the medical world, and that's what this is. It is the med surge of, and if you've ever worked in a hospital, you worked on a med surge floor, you know what it is. It's constant here that everybody needs everything, and you have to be like a jack of all trades. And when you're not working with a lot of resources, it makes it difficult, especially for people that don't have insurance or don't have, or they have state insurance, which is limited based upon who accepts the insurance. And people that have state insurance sometimes don't understand that you're not going to get what you think you're going to get because you're on state insurance. And even people that have insurance, you know, we also don't get what we think we're going to get because, like, for example, the GLP-1s, everybody wants to come in and get GLP-1. I'm going to tell you, the state's not going to pay for it. And I'm not going to do any, prior authorizations for it because that takes a lot of my time because I don't have the support for it. And we'll talk about support. But then, you know, it depends for us who have insurance. It depends on your actual company. It's not the insurance company. Sometimes we want to blame the insurance company. It's the company too in regards to what type of policy they're willing to pay for you. And our policy doesn't cover it. So, and I just tell everybody, if you can go out here, if you can eat bad, drink coffee, all that other stuff, go to Dunkin's and everything, invest that money into some GLP-1s. You can get cheap GLP-1s out here that are compounded, which with stuff that's not too bad. You just need to understand what it's being compounded with. All right, let's count this. We got 50, 70, 50, 70, 90. I said I wasn't going to do that. We got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 450, 450, 461. So 461 and 461. But we have, you know, and so it's just that everybody wants everything. Nobody, you know, you say something to people about what they should do, shouldn't do. You try to educate them. Nobody wants to listen. And it's just like, I don't want to say nobody. Many people do listen, but a lot of people don't want to listen. And it's not just about losing weight, guys. It literally is about a whole lot of other things besides weight. Just in taking care of yourself, trying to get people to do low inflammatory diets. And I'm not arguing with no patients. I'm not going to argue with you about your health. You know, you can figure it out. So we got 20, 30, 45, 55. Now, if you work in a specialty, the nice thing, 55. Okay. So I thought, I think I don't think I put that. Oh, no. So we have 55 actual dollars. So yeah, 55. So we have 80. We do have 461 and we have 55 actual dollars. So we have 201. I feel like that dollar is probably in the wrong place. 80, 461, and 55 equals 790, 797. Look at that, y'all. 797 is cash on hand. So these are all cash on hands. So let me see what happened here. 2087 minus 795 minus 897 equals, it should be 395. I don't know what happened here. That's not a good starting number. So we're just going to go with the ending number because we know that that ending number is correct. Okay. So this is cash on hand. I know over here that what I've saved to date is correct. So I'm good, y'all. I'm good. So that's why I want to go into a specialty. Well, I don't know, y'all. I'm sitting to think about that because that's where the retirement comes in. It's just a couple of things. Y'all have heard me say, hey, I'm done with my government contract. I'm so happy I'm done with my government contract. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I don't know. Y'all my therapist today. Get over it. Get over it. All right. So that's not what we're going to do. We're going to come over here to this one, and we are going to do my regular sinking funds, guys. Okay. We're going to put that information in there. All of these here, they have multiple envelopes. There's multiple envelopes. I'm probably going to do this one next because this is in a binder, but they're all separate. And then I can do this one here. SpongeBob, y'all see what I did with that because I ended up, this one is retired. So let's talk about that. I'm retiring these savings challenges. That's going to be retired. This is going to be retired 12/25. This is going to be retired 12/25. Y'all start retiring those savings challenges. Whether you're done or not, retire them. I don't want you stressing out about saving money, putting your money all in the wrong spots, okay? Some of us are sitting here at 50-something years old, and we need to be having our money in a retirement account, especially as Gen Xers. 26 Mondays. That's going to be crazy, too. That's another one I have to count. And my dining binder, I just started. And I just started that like a dummy. Like a dummy, y'all. Like a dummy, but I like it, though. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go here. This I trust because I count this every single week or every 2 weeks. I say that. Did I use anything out of this, though? That's my question. I don't know. The emergency, I got to watch out for. So it's 150, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3. So 183. All right. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting tired of the working in like, I don't know, doc in the box, paper meal. I mean, people meal, whatever you want to call it. It's just like med surge. So fully funded. And I sent it to the bank, card tags and taxes. So we're going to subtract this as cash on hand, guys. So that's why I'm subtracting that. I had to make sure I cut y'all on and y'all in the right position. All right, so I still haven't gone and gotten the stupid car fixed. I guess I could do that since I took I've taken, this is my second mental health day I've taken in, well, actually I did have a couple of doctor's appointments this morning and then they kind of messed up my time. Anyway, that's why I'm here doing something I like. We'll say that. But I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to take another mental health day. And this is my second one in less than 3 weeks. And I'm just like, yeah, this is not good. So that's why I'm saying, you know, something's going to have to give. When I get done with this, I'm going to spend some time just really thinking about what it is. And this should be about $60 a month because that's how I do it. That's good. Good job, Tara. Good job. Pat yourself on the back, guys. Whenever you do something really good, whenever you're consistent with your savings and sinking funds into your sinking fund. Unlike, I put prescriptions on hold for right now. Speaking of that, I also need to, y'all, okay, request meds. All right, make therapy appointment. All right, there you go. So y'all get to ask me in the next video, did you get your meds? Did you make your appointment? So I put this one on hold. All right. All right. So HOA fees. I should have, this is, I know it's 14, 18, but girl, boy, I have to say boy because there's boys that looks at this too. We got 1, 50, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 94, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 418. 418. Okay, because that's 1,000. There we go. 418 needs to go into the bank. Gooey loo, put it in the bank. 418. All right, 418 minus 254 equals 164 is what was put in there. That is correct. All right, professional developments. It should be on hold, please. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why I was staying around is because it is, they are paying for I want them to pay for or reimburse me for my DEA. Oh, my God. Look up DEA. CEU info. And this is the stuff that's not getting done. This is my personal life that is not getting done, y'all. This is why I said I got to cut back on this, too. DEA and... Okay, so yes, anywho, so this is on hold. And it does take about sometimes it takes 3 to 4 months to get credentialed. And that's where I'm kind of like, I need to decide where or what or how I want to do this, guys. So, okay, let's see. I did take money out of here. And I guess it's how much is it? We have 20, 30, yeah, extra groceries. Hold, what was hold? We got that on hold. All right, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. 69, so I have a net. Of addition of $9. All right, so self-care is 51, which I'm about to use that one. No, it's 71 now. So we added 20. All right, and then after the holiday has 20 in it, 20 extra because it's 120. And then miscellaneous is 54. So I used some money, 54. So 86 minus 54 is 32. All right. So, and then the other thing is, I'm having difficulty with these medical assistants and what I consider to be professionalism and work ethic compared to what is occurring. And so this is what I decided to add in here, guys, because I did think about, I need to start thinking about deductibles. Am I going to actually start saving for this? Probably in 2026, but it is something I want to put in here. And I think we're going to have to work on possibly thinking about taking something out and seeing, is this really important? And it's probably going to be this after holiday shopping, because it's really not important. It's not as important as making sure I have a deductible fund. A deductible fund, guys, is where you got to think about your car deductible, your insurance deductibles, basically. So for your house, for your car, for your, what do you call that? For your life insurance, for your dentist, for your doctor, or for your basic health insurance. Some people, we have deductibles. And some of us don't have HOAs. Some of us don't have a lot of the things that a lot of these gurus out here want to talk about. So we have to really think about, okay, how much is my deductibles and totals? And let me kind of start saving towards that. You may not never have to use it, but it is something to think about. Now, granted, if you have an emergency fund, a really nice, cushy emergency fund, then you don't have to, really worry about the deductibles. I do have a decent emergency fund, but I can always build it up with other stuff like deductibles. All right, so I'm going to put this back. So we got that in there. But yeah, y'all. So the next problem that I have was what actually happened this week and what really made me start thinking, okay, I got it. This ain't gonna work. I'm over this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm really over this. All right, so here we go. Occasions is next, guys. Occasions is next. And with occasions, I plan to, okay, one, it's a perpetual account. What that means is money goes in, money comes out. Money goes in, money comes out. The goal is $300 a year for all of these things, which I'm going to go back and take a look at because I might just do a set amount and say, okay, I'm going to save every paycheck for that as a set amount and then divvy it out over here in the bank account. Because as you see, I have it in the bank and I have it on hand. So anywho, let's go ahead. Let's get to this. And y'all, I already said that. All right. So in 2026, I'm going to start to save in the bank account. And that's just where it's going to go. It's going to be one amount divvied up between everybody. And it's when I can. Because basically, if I'm putting 25 in all of these, well, not in these. And that's those. These three here, staycation, entertainment, kids fun, nah, that's going to stay in this house. That is going to stay. The reason that's going to stay is because we just do so many things, and I'm getting back into that, which is another thing that I want to talk about. I don't feel like I have a life with this job because I'm constantly, y'all have heard me in videos, I gotta go close my charts. I gotta close my charts. All right, guys, so here we go, and we have nothing left in vacation. And I kind of don't want that. As bad as the other one was for other reasons, and the MAs, this one is for other reasons, and to me, the MAs. All right, so this is on hold, so it still should be 155. Nothing has been put in there, and I don't necessarily count these, so we're going to count this. And what I mean by that when I say bad MAs, we got 1, 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 155, that is correct. An MA is a medical assistant. All right, we have the receptionist. So for me, my chain kind of goes, patient calls into the call center, or they go online to make an appointment. Okay, so the day of the appointment comes, they check in. My medical assistant rooms the patient. I go see the patient. Okay, so that's kind of like a real, just generic way of saying it. Sometimes when a patient makes a call, I get a wrong type of patient. Like, I don't do weight loss. I don't see children under 5. What else is it? That's the main thing. I don't do weight loss. I don't see children under 5. I still get weight loss people, and I'm still seeing kids under 5. It's like, and you're like, why, Tara, don't you see? Because I can't do nothing for your child, girl. I can't do nothing for your child. So we got 50 there. We do. We have 50. Okay, we have 50 there. All right, so we added 25, and we have 50. All right. What about Mother's Day? So that's why, guys. That's why. So 50. Okay, so good. I just didn't add that right. I need to change that. So there is a communication breakdown, and a lot of it has to do, well, I won't say a lot of it has to do, some of it I really feel like has to do with work ethics. When I'm working with a lot of the older and older crowd and more efficient millennials to mid-millennials, it's okay. When I start working with, this should be 52. Yeah, 50 as well. When I start working with people that are in the low millennials and the Gen Z, it's like what? My first MA I had, she had been there for a long time and she should have never been there. And this is what I learned about passive aggressiveness. Well, I didn't learn about it. I already knew about it. And also how people will keep their friends and people they feel bad for in a position that really doesn't need to be there. She wouldn't do anything. She wouldn't change how she did stuff according to the provider. You were going to have to adapt to her, which wasn't efficient. And then, y'all, the last week she was there, she was a hot mess. It wasn't even the last week. It was like the last month she was there. Y'all, she did a full face of makeup, hair, and everything at her station in front of patients. And I say they be calling certain people ghetto, everybody ghetto. That was ghetto. I was like, by the time she started the day till probably around about, it was time for us to go to lunch, that girl looked like she put her whole self together. And I'm like, y'all, like, this is okay. Y'all in here curling her and everything. And y'all, and part of me doesn't care if she did her job efficiently. Part of me is like, well, if they like it, I love it. But it's like, I hate it because you are not doing your job efficiently. So, all right, Halloween, y'all. Halloween's on hold. We got nothing in there. We still have nothing in there. So that's the stuff that I'm kind of dealing with. And so then I look like, as my daughter says, well, you just a squeaky wheel and they da-da-da. I don't care. I'm going to squeak, squeak, squeak. Because y'all. And so anyway, so then when she left, I ended up getting another individual who is, oh Lord, she's not younger. She's in her mid 30s, probably end. She's almost 40. And this is her problem. In the phone all the time, on the phone. I would come out of rooms, y'all. And when we were over in a certain area, I would come out of rooms and literally she's on the phone. I send her a text and I'm like, why isn't she this? Or why hasn't this happened? Or what? She's on the phone. So I'm saying something to the manager about this and the manager's saying something to her, but because she's out of sight, out of mind, I'm the one that has to deal with it. So I was like, I don't want to do this no more. So I went over to the other side where everybody was, and this same MA, I was like, okay, well, maybe she'll change her habits. No, everybody's seeing her. Even the regional person who's in our office was saying something to the manager. Well, I wrote her up. Well, fire her. I'm just like, if you don't roll her up 50,000 times, I done told you 50,011 times. It's like, so people have too much sympathy. They have too much sympathy. It's kind of like, look, if somebody is not doing their job, look, they just got to go. So they got $25, $35, so $35 still. They just got to go because how is it efficient? So then I got the new one and I got to looking and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you some time. But I guess because I'm very frustrated with the last two, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I guess because I'm frustrated with the last two. Oh, 40. Okay. I put 25 in there. I am just to the point that I'm like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I literally cannot do this, whatever. My next person, and this is the Gen Zer, there's no work ethic. There's literally no urgency, no nothing. And basic reading, and this sounds so demeaning because I don't like saying it, but basic reading skills are not there. I sent a message yesterday because I had to leave early, go train somewhere. She was going to go, she left because I was leaving. I was like, okay. At the end of the day, she was like, is there anything else that you need from me before I leave? And I'm like, okay. She didn't respond back to one of the things I said. I said, did you check the message I sent you in your inbox about this? I told her the person. I was like, okay, I'm moving along, y'all, doing my stuff. I get a long diatribe of information coming back. And the information was, okay, so it was like she had called the patient. The patient said he didn't need it anymore. I was like, well, that's not what the patient sent me in my chart. What? I said, what? Why? I said, well, why doesn't he need it anymore? And so she said that he was like, oh, well, he said he received it in email, blah, 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 this and that. Did you send him something in email? At this point, I was over it. I was like, she did not read what I sent. She literally didn't read it. Somehow she didn't read that whole message. And it was two lines, probably about 10 words. And I put periods in places I ain't supposed to. And so she sent me this and I just sent her back. I said, we don't send anything through email because we can't. And anything that I send out, you have to touch it. You're the person that sends it. So I didn't send anything. And she sent something else back. And at that point, I just got up and I went around and I asked her, I said, please tell me what you read. I said it just like this. I said, could you please tell me what you read? Show me what I sent you and please tell me what you read. She said, I missed what you wrote. I just only saw his message, because obviously somebody else looked at it. And so then the one lady that was looking it up was the old MA, and she was like, oh, here you go, it's in there now. I said, no, it's been in there since the 19th of last month. Can y'all imagine? I had a referral for a patient that's been in there since the 19th of last month. He didn't get it. I'm telling you to print it, and you read nothing. All I said was, patient said he didn't get, please print referral and call him to pick up. I don't know what she read. 150, 70, 85, 86, 87. Woo! 187. So we did do some stuff. What did we do for staycation? Y'all. So I told y'all my therapist today. Y'all is my therapist. Until I make my appointment, y'all is my therapist. And this is why I said it's very important to, at least go to a therapist, if not monthly, every other month. Try to get to a therapist at least 6 times a year. Somebody that you can dump on, or you're going to end up doing what I'm doing, dumping in a video on the internet. So, so that is like basic reading skills. And when your medical assistant doesn't have basic reading and comprehension skills, what do you do, guys? What do you do? I said, I can't do this. I said, I cannot do this. I see too many people. And the day before was crazy. The day before, I explained to her after this situation happened. The day before, I had my 9:20 patient. My 11 o'clock patient clocked in at 9:28. They arrived at 9:28. So what would you do? Room the patient. That's what she should have did. I didn't see none of this till after the fact because I'm in the room with my patient. When I'm in the room with the patient, I give them my time. So what occurs is I close out of the patient as I'm walking out the room, and I see, why is this 9:28 still here? I said 9:28, and I look 9:43. So my 9:40 was late. She's rooming the late patient, and that nowhere in there did she room the patient that came early. So when she came out and I showed her what was going on, she's like, well, you had made the comment about don't room the patient early. I said, that's not what I had said, but I was like, okay, girl. I didn't say that to her, y'all. I said, okay, you are in charge of my schedule. How my day goes is how you flow my day. If you see a person like this that comes in and they're early enough, you put them in the room. My expectation is to go from one patient to another. I said, you roomed a late patient, and this patient was way on time. I could have been done with this patient and then go over to the other patient. They were already late. So they know if I'm late, then the doctor's probably going to see me late. Okay. I told her, I said, in no way, I did say to her, you have been going to lunch early each day this week or on time. No, I said, you've been going to lunch on time, and I have not. You should never go to lunch before me. If you are going to lunch before me, you mess my schedule up. You are in charge of rooming these people. You are responsible for making sure they're coming. You're responsible for calling them. You are responsible for this. That's your job. Y'all, why am I telling her that? Why? Well, I'm a whole provider. That is not my job. So I said, you know what? Y'all, after y'all, I was like, I gotta go. Yes, y'all gonna hear it today. Y'all gonna hear my little drama. Anyway, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 209. Yes, I have 209. I paid for Josh Johnson last time. I still have 209. Looks like I need to go somewhere else, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But this is for entertainment, though. Entertainment purposes only. So y'all know, I'm usually goofy, laughing and all that. But y'all, this job has gotten me. So I have to make some decisions. Got 125, 30, 1, 2. So 132, 132. Still haven't done nothing with them grandbabies. Like I said, I'm taping this on Friday, so my goal is to go kind of hang out with them this weekend, go get some ice cream, do something, do the crappy grandparent stuff, All right, so that's 209. And I know not every medical assistant is like that, because the medical assistant that I had, y'all, where am I? Jesus. So here we go. We got splurge. We have splurge. And so the medical assistant that I had when my MA currently was out because she was having some personal things going on, girl was like, man, she called people. She had them in. I had people coming in early. I had my whole schedule. I was done. She did it. We both went to lunch early. The girl that I have now, she was trained by these people, and I don't know what it is she don't get. So I have to now ask, like, she did something she wasn't supposed to do yesterday. She told me she was frustrated with me, and I appreciate her being frustrated. I really do, and I understood it even from what she was, texting. But I was like, girl, this is where you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do it there. And I'm like, why am I telling her this stuff? This is stuff she should know. This is stuff her boss is supposed to tell her. This is stuff she's supposed to get in training. I'm not a freaking MA. I'm a whole provider out here in these streets. And then that's when I said, I miss dialysis. I miss being a nephrology nurse. I miss being a nurse. I miss it, y'all. I miss being a nurse. All right. So, so we got the 20 envelope. What was that? 148 plus 142 equals 290. So I saved a whole 210 this time. So I got 290 in those 2 quarters. So right now I got 210 plus 210 equals 420 minus 290 equals, I saved 130 this quarter. 130. All right. So yeah, y'all, I'm just, oh Lord have mercy. Oh, all my little scrap paper. So that's what has me. I got to think about that. But the move I make is because, y'all, I am 50, okay? So we have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 75, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So 180. All right. 180 minus 55 minus 70 equals 55 was saved this quarter. And so all this is going to be cash because I exchanged everything with prop money. All right. Okay, so we have 50, 65, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Look what I did, y'all. Love it. 85 minus 14 minus 40 equals 31. I dread going into work, y'all. I really do. I dread going in because my MA does make or break my day. And it's just like, I don't know what she gets, what she's not getting. And it's just simple stuff. Some things that she has done has just, like I said, she's going to lunch on time. And I'm sitting here like 15 after, 30 after. And I'm not going, no, girl, we go to lunch at the same time. I told her that. I said, that's how it's going to start working. And I feel like if I do it that way, it'll put fire under her butt to do her job more efficiently or more effectively. But, you know, and then I got to ask her boss to make sure all that's okay. But I'm just like, no, if I don't go to lunch on time, you should be the last person going to lunch. So we got 150, 70, 80, 150, 70, 90, 200, and 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 220, 220 minus 110 minus 60 equals, we have 50 that went to Big Bank Baddie. Really, did we just have 50 that it did, right? Did it? I could have swore I had more than that went to Big Bank Baddie. No, y'all, only 50. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll be double checking sometimes too. This is how y'all see me, so 50. But yeah, so I'm just like, this is fully funded. It's completed, so there shouldn't be no more in there. That is right. So 50, 54, and 86. So I don't have to worry about that. Nothing is going to be saved for the rest of these quarters because there's nothing else to save on there. All right, that's why I put that C right there. Make it rain. Hey, I hope to finish that. We got 150, 70, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. 200 minus 91 minus 67 equals 42 is really, man, look, you see? Y'all see how less I've been saving? I haven't been saving much into this, and this is my splurge fund, so that kind of sucks. All right, so high maintenance, we have 155, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. So 155, wow, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Yeah. Oh, man, that sucks. 166 minus 70 minus 81 is 15. Y'all. Let's see if I can. This is what happens when you have like 50,000 challenges. This is why I said I got to back up because the things that are important to me are not getting money like it should be. We got 110, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 30. So 130 is what we have in here in the blow me. So I'm going to take that 130 and minus 92 minus 12 equals 26. All right. So Batty But Saddy is fully funded. And we have 20, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 42 is what we have in there. Okay. 42 minus 18 minus 15 equals 9. All right. And that's fully funded too. Okay, I can do this because now it'll dip down and everything should be okay. There we go. Mean Tart, that's another one I was trying to get to. I didn't get a lot of money in. We got 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 118. It's sad because I do love what I do. I really do love helping people, but under the pressure that you are in med-surg PCP world, it's like you have to see, I have to see, like, we don't get an admin break. An admin break is kind of nice because what that means is like I have 3 hours and I get a lunch and then I have to work 5 hours straight. It can be very tiresome going patient after patient after patient after patient. And, you know, it's hard to make calls. It's hard to do a lot of stuff. It's just very not efficient. So we got 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So we have $90. 90 minus 70, because that's what went to the bank, is 20, is what we saved this particular. Yeah, that's it. All right. Creme de la creme. All right. We have 150, 170, 190, 210, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So we have 270. So we have 270 minus 100 minus 75. I put a plus. 270 minus 100 minus 75 equals 95. All right, so moving on in this conversation, what I have to do is maxed out. I'm not saving anything in maxed out, because I am actually putting money into my 403B, which my company doesn't match. And these people get, you know, they get out here. Don't feel bad if your company does not match your 401k, if they don't match your, what is that other thing that people are getting, because I don't get it since I don't have the high deductible insurance. Health savings account. If your company doesn't match it, don't worry about it, okay? You know, people tell you to take advantage of all this free money. Every company doesn't do it, okay? So just remember that. Every company does not do it. But I do have a 403B, I have an IRA, and I also have a Fidelity account that I got to figure out when to roll it into something. And then I have, what else is that? My Schwab. So, and I am going to start in next year contributing back into my IRA, because that's the account that it's the ghost with the most. So we got 100, 220, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. That is not bad. So we really got 200. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yeah, 200. 200. That don't even sound right. So 200 minus 156 minus 72. That's a negative 28. Y'all. What? Well, what we do know is anything that's real is what was given this particular year. I mean, this particular quarter. So let's do that. And I'll figure out what I need to do later on. Okay. And like I was saying earlier, and I probably said this in a part that I edited out because this is going to be a choppy video. We got 20, 40, 50, 65, 71, 2. So 72 is what actually got deposited. What is this? Is this emergency fund? Did I never take it out? 156 plus 72 equals 220. It's 228. So I guess I never took it. I never took it to the bank. Okay, so I didn't put anything in the emergency. I put some money in here. Maybe I just didn't, y'all. I don't know. Right now, I'm just gonna say no money was given to that because that equals the 228 we counted, and I could have swore I put some money in there this quarter. I gotta start using different colors when I have things like this instead of trying to be cute, so that I know. Ooh, I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, Lord, look at that. Y'all even got all crooked and everything. Y'all, this is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry. I could have swore I put some money in here this quarter. I guess I didn't. I could have swore I did, though. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos then. Good luck. I don't think I put them in something. All right, I gotta come up. I gotta do a come up. Don't call it a comeback. Come on, L. Cool J, okay? But I'm gonna have to do something, y'all. That's kind of raggedy. I gotta do something because this is all I got for next year. So we got 100, 220, 30, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 160. Y'all, what did I do? I don't think I funded. I don't know what I did, y'all. I don't know what I did because I know I put some money in Holly Jolly. Wait a minute. 100, 220, 30, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 260. 260 minus 130 minus 86. I only put $44 in there. Well, I put some money in there. I know I did. All right, so 44. All right, so I'm still going to add that up in there to see how much I actually splurge. Let me take these, guys. I don't understand. Y'all, what did a sister want? All right, we got 130. Oh, this is just going to be the difference because the money went to the bank. Shorty, what I drank. Plus 55, plus 31, plus 50, plus 42, plus 155, plus 155. I know y'all saw that. 130 plus 55 plus 31 plus 50 plus 42 plus 15 plus 26 plus 9, 34, 20, 95, 44. And I might have to just put that 72, y'all. And 72. So 551 is what I gave. Y'all, look at it. That is $500 less, basically. Plus 72 equals 623 is what's in the account. I mean, on hand. And so we have a net decrease of $26. Okay, that's all right. Oh my. Y'all see that big decrease there, guys? At least I know why that one was, but I just didn't put as much as in there as I wanted to. So that's me saving too much. That's when I was saying I was saving too much, guys. That's exactly what I was talking about, is I'm saving too much in other places, and I'm about to reel it in. Reel it in. All right, so this is our girlfriend here. This is our Saving the Butterfly. Yes. So I closed game day, so that is no more. Splurge, apparently I'm still doing. I don't know why. Vacation binder, litter box. I'm gonna do all these off camera. I'm not doing the inspirational more. YouTube support varied. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. So this is no and no. So that is gone. Like I said, I was doing too much. Christmas. SpongeBob is now gone. He is gone. But I can say what it is over here, because I'm going to give it to the grandkids. Put it in there because I just am not doing that anymore. Okay. Oops, sorry. Activity binder, litter box, all that. I can't do that. The vacation binder is gone. It is gone. I never did that one quarterly, but it is done, son. And we are going in a little bit, in a couple of weeks. Build a bag. I didn't do Saving Butterfly. Really? Really? I didn't do Saving Butterfly. I can't believe I didn't do hers. Okay, all right, so let's do that. And retirement's a little different, guys, and mainly because, as I was saying, when it comes down to retirement, my parents, I'm a Gen Xer, 74. My parents were pension babies. So what that means is when, for pension babies, basically they had pensions. My mom had pension, dad had pension, they had pensions. Okay, so when they retired, there was pensions. The company they actually gave to the, they paid in. You don't have too many companies that do that, if any at all. When I was working as an accountant, I was an auditor and stuff, and I audited the last of the pensions, and that was y'all back in 93, 94, 19, not last century, youngins, 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 85, so 285. Y'all kill me. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all kill me. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. Saving Butterfly book. Sorry guys, I know. But so a lot of these vehicles were new to us in regards to how to save. And if your parents, like, if you just were not in an environment where you learned about these things, and I understand everybody feels like, hey, the school should do this, but at the end of the day, I just 220, 85. I just think that at the same time, there's got to be another way to do it. Parents should be educated as well. Parents should be mandated to teach their children about finances, and they should be mandated to take courses on finances, because you can teach a child all day long, but you know what? If the parent ain't doing right by money, guess who they see every day doing not right by money? It's going to be the parent. But anywho, so we got 50, 70, 90, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 114. And I, what do you call that? I did have, when they first came out, there was E-Trade. I also had Ameritrade. Ameritrade was recently bought a couple of years ago by Schwab. So I had those accounts when I was younger, but I was also a single mom. I had a couple of mutual funds, and I had to cash a lot of that in because, eventually it was like I had to take care of the kids as they got older. Wasn't really able to contribute to a 401k. I always tried. Always tried the best that I could. If you have a 401k and you're going through some hard times, please don't touch it. Allow it just to sit. Find everything else but that 401k to touch. So now I'm making up for that, and it all ties in with me leaving this job. I have to be very strategic about where I go, what I'm going to do, and the amount I'm going to get paid, because I also have to ensure that I'm able to maximize my retirement savings. All right, we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, so $82. And that's what has been the struggle for me when I knew, as soon as my government contract was up, what I was going to do. Y'all, what did I say? See, that's what happens when I talk. Y'all, I was about to cuss. Y'all hear that? I was about to say with my A. But anywho, because I've been good, because I was going to say a whole lot when I first got on here. I was like, arr! And then I was like, no, Tara, don't get a strike. And 20, 40, 50, 60, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 16, 2, 16. And that's another thing too, is this is not YouTube. I appreciate everybody that watches me and anybody that's gotten this far. But I'm telling y'all, I just am like, this is not, I'm not going to get rich off of this. You know how many budgeting channels are out here? 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200. This is more of an accountability channel for myself. It's addictive too. It is very addictive. And some people can tell you how addictive it is to just save and to do this and to want to do this. But, you know, I'm having to kind of back out because I need to focus on my retirement and my next move in regards to my job. But what I'm going to do, 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. And I'm going to tell you, I know some people will be like, oh, just stay around. Just stay. Fake it till you make it. Man, some of us can't fake it. So we don't make it. You know, when I'm at my best is when I have a lot more autonomy. And that's what I'm looking for, is what position can I do and have more autonomy. You got 20, 30, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. And that is what I'm looking for, is how to get more autonomy in a position to where I don't have to depend on so many people, or I'm not in that place for a long period of time. And so that is currently what I am doing. I gotta make sure nothing else is back here, guys. I am looking for a position that's like that. Now, I did say that I was going to do some traveling and probably make the money that way. But I don't know, you know. I have the money saved up to pay for my own DEA. So I really don't have to stay. But I also don't want to, like, be gone and it looks bad on me. Because, you know, people don't want you to, 1,000. People don't want you just to be all over the place. And even at my age, at 51, they still don't want you. Some people will take you, but the people that'll take you are probably the jobs you don't want. I mean, to be truthful about it, are more than likely the positions you just don't want. Okay, so we got 1031. And so that is a net increase of, why did I do that? A net increase of 245. Looks like a lot, but you see, I only increased it by 245 in 3 months. Okay, that is it, y'all. I increased it by 245 in 3 months. Okay, so I did that. No more self-care, spare change. I don't know. Spare change, I'll count that later too. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to count certain things in front of y'all, and other things I'm just going to do off air, because it just doesn't make sense to, you know, take y'all, especially through this side here. This side is just crazy. We did this. This is good. The litter box and the G babies, that's on some whole other stuff. So it's just a guesstimate, honestly. This one took all day. And pocket change, I'm going to do that. Now we're going to go over to this binder here. But yeah, what do you call that? Vacation, special occasions, vacation, and okay, I'll do all that, all other holidays. So I'll do that later. Saving butterfly. What did I say? I only did 245 this quarter. Okay. And so, well, I didn't only do 245, honestly, because it rotates, but I have a net of 245 that was actually saved in there for the quarter. And so then, let me see something. Almost, that says 1147, that says 1031. Hmm, 116 somewhere. It's somewhere. But anywho, so that's where I am with retirement. In all honesty, that's where I am. And that's why next year my focus is going straight to that. And I am constantly telling myself I need to not worry about doing this stuff. So, sorry guys if I drop to the wayside. I will continue to do my every Saturday save. And I think it's probably going to be Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the rest of the week is going to be, you know, I got to focus on other stuff. Because I also got to look up, it's easy to tape those videos, but I also need to look up things about the stock market. I got to make sure I'm doing things in the right stocks. And you know what, now that I thought about that, y'all, I purchased some Intel after that announcement. Then my stupid self sold some back 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Because I got stupid scared, and now I know it's going to increase. So I've been like really working on looking at that to see what it's going to be, how much it's going to. Anyway, I just been looking at Intel. There you go. I don't want to tell nobody what to do or whatever, but that's what I've been looking at is Intel. I also been watching the traders, and the traders are the people that do day trading. I've been watching them because, you know, sometimes I just listen to hear what everybody has to say. Honestly, guys, that's just what it comes down to. Everybody has something to say, and somewhere in there in the madness, you can invest properly. And I know somebody's gonna say, well, you need to get somebody to do it. You should get a financial advisor. And I am working on that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I am working on getting a financial advisor, and that is it. I just don't trust too many people. And so 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, I have heard horror stories of individuals that have gone to financial advisors who have 222. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, SpongeBob. Hey, I'm going to put you right here for right now. 222. I had, I'm like, I really saved something. Look at that. I'm like, I thought I really saved something. Minus 121. We have a net increase of 101. Okay, but that's still good enough. That's going to kids activity binder. That's good. But anywho, so I have heard the stories about, you know, how people, they do and they trust them, and they just, you know, we invest with emotions, like I did with Intel at first. And then investors invest with sometimes a hunch, 51, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So 134, I thought I saved 134, 125, 6, 27, 28, 29, 29, 29, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, no, that's right. 134. 134. So I'm probably going to actually stop this. Community is 134. Let me just count all these. Autism. This goes into the kids activity binder too. We got 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 2, 5, 10, 11. So 211. So, yeah, but we'll see. I just have to interview a couple of more. We got 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92. We got 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, 20, 40, 60. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 220. Bless my heart, y'all. I'm trying to think and count at the same time. So 220. All right. So this is budget to blessings. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Okay, so I'll add it, which is right, which is wrong. No, this is monthly. This is monthly, not for the quarter. I got to remember that. And I did the thing last month. Blah, 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 blah. That's why that's where it was and all that other stuff. Bless your heart. All right, so this is a collaboration. It had what? Blessed Budget by Abigail, Gracie from Grammy's Journeys, Desi from I Desire Wealth, Tanya Nightlife, Onyx Budget for Success. Let's see, Bunny from Hopping to Save with Bunny, Lil's World, Lil's Trina Hippies, Puppies and Kittens, and Chrissy from CW Does Life 875. All right, and so for this, I'm just counting like what I saved on these. But anywho, so it's just a lot. A lot of different vehicles, a lot of different things I need to do. And I'm saving aside from my husband because you know what? We've been going through it. We on the upside now. Whew, Lord. Whew. I ain't hit that either. So that plays a part into it as well, because, you know, we had a lot of turmoil going on because of the kids in the house. And so 142 is what have saved. And so it just did. It's whatever. I know people like, don't let your kids get in the way of your marriage. Yeah, it does, and it does, and it does. Okay, and it does, and it can, and it will, depending on the type of kids you got. And it just does. And, you know, the type of kids we got at the house, it did. It just did, okay? Y'all remember that. It just did. All right, you got 25, 31, 2. Oh, this is my original quarter savings challenge. So it's 25, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 25, 30. So it was 15, that means it's 45. So 30 plus 15 is 45, right? 15 plus 30 is 45. I just counted all those ones and kept going, didn't I, y'all? I was just like, and we got 25, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 40. And see, this is why I was talking about all these little unnecessary savings. 40 plus 45 plus 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 124. All right. The ones that I just don't want to get rid of that I'm going to. So I will go through here, and some of these you may not see because I'm going to end up rolling a lot of these little ones into something else. And I feel real bad because I want to do the one for Judy. But Judy, I might have to let you go this quarter. But I will bring you back because I'm bringing you back in my Elephant 5K challenge. So see, I found a way to incorporate her and save money all year long with her. So yippers, I'm happy about that. So y'all, look, I keep putting tape right there and it keeps coming off. And it sounds like I'm beating the heck out of this poor little thing because I lost my, 134 minus 80 equals 54. So an increase of 54. Ah, bless the hearts. An increase of 54. 211. 211 minus 170 is an increase of 41. 220 minus 185 is an increase of 35. Okay. 95 minus 70 is an increase of 25. 142 minus 108 is an increase of 34. Okay. 124 minus 91 is an increase of 33. All right, so we have the $2 a day. I got this from Gracie from Grammy's Journey. I'm sorry. Yeah, I support a lot of people, and I appreciate a lot of people that support me. So we got 62 plus 56. Okay, did I save this one? Yeah, plus 62. Yeah, because I marked it out. Did I do April? Y'all, I did April. I didn't even realize I did April. I mean, I knew I did April, but I can't remember I did April. Plus 60, because that's 30 days. March, do I have anything in March? No. Some of these have like $1 hanging out in it. And I want to make sure I count all my money. So see, like this one has $2 in it. So I need to cross off at least the first one. So plus 2. I know this was I like this, but it was unnecessary too. Plus 62. I saw her doing it. I was like, I want that. I didn't need it though. Plus 60. And how much do I have in here? 3 plus 3 plus 3. 367. Okay, y'all should see it down here on this floor. It is raggedy. So we have 367. 367. And it is 367 minus 219 equals 148. Y'all, thank y'all for listening to me rant. I appreciate that. All right, so the last thing, I know this is $60. So this is 60. That's an increase of 60 because I did 30 twice in there, so I already know that one. And then the 26 Mondays, I am going to count that. Yes, I am, y'all. I am. Oh, look, you finally fell. Finally, it has happened to me. So I don't know what to do, y'all. Being my age, I think I said that before, you know, being 51, going on 52, it is frowned upon to be going from place to place. But I'm one of the first Gen Xers that did do that. We got 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And I know what people can say. They're like, oh, it's not good. But you know what? Gone are the days of wanting to stay with one company, guys. That's all I'm saying. Gone are those days because, like I said, you see what I'm going through. And they're willing to keep people that just aren't good people, aren't quality. I'll say quality people. I don't want to say they're not good. You know, maybe they are good individuals at heart, but quality as far as workers, no. 10, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I got to sit and make some decisions here as I go through and tally up my expenses and get ready for my My Money Monday video. 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 109. I'm just counting this because I counted it on here, and that's the last thing I'm going to do besides I can't do the pocket change. I started with this, I'm going to end with it. So that's it. I got to think about retirement for next year, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to kind of move forward. My job is going to be part of that, you know. So we have 3, 11, 16, 20. So that's going to be, let's see, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 and 16 is 56, 57. All right, 57, 57, 58, 58, 59, 65, 66, 67, 68. So $68. 68, that's not too bad for saving quarters. Because that's what all of this is just bingo playing with quarters. So 68 isn't too bad. So this is why I don't try to not save with the community. But y'all, you see how all this adds up. And I can put this money somewhere else, which I'm going to next year. So we have $9 there. Probably should give this one up, though. I probably should just give that one up. And for this one, we have 2. We have 18. Yeah, I might. We'll see. I know I'm going to save for the reindeer. That one I'm probably going to save. I don't have to necessarily save $100 this week for that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68. So 168, that's not bad there. Because these were the originals. I didn't like that show. I didn't like originals. I did love Vampire Diaries until after, you know, you can only do a plot for so long, y'all. But then they came out with the originals, and I thought they were crosses so cute. But after that, I was like, it was nothing. We got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 45, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So 263. Awesome. 263. That's for the angel tree, guys. 263. That is not bad. You see how much I've done for Christmas saving? Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Come on, y'all. So if you say there's no such thing as Santa, or as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Do you believe? I love it. I love it. I love this. This is so cute. I play this like Plinko. So we got 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Yes, I had to break out in the country voice, y'all. I had to do the country. Had to do the country with that. 55. See, look at that, y'all. Look at that. 1, 1043. Over saving. I told y'all I'm over saving up here, saving with y'all. And I can't imagine what's in my fall binder. I'm gonna count that later. I don't even want to count that one because it's too many ones. So we got 329 plus 24 plus 1009 plus 68 plus 9 plus 18 plus 168 plus 263 plus 55 plus I don't know how I got 16,000, 168,000, but I like that. But I wish it was real. So 329 plus 24 plus 109 plus 68 plus 9 plus 18 plus 168 plus 263 plus 55 equals 1043. Yes. And yes, for the religious folks out there, yes, I know. I'm going to have to get up and sit down and just listen. I have prayed on it. It's just so I've only saved 150 this month because remember I did the thing last month. That's what it was. I forgot I did the reconciliation last month. Okay. Or August, for August. So, all right, guys, what I still have to do is pocket change. I'm not going to do that on here because I just, that doesn't make any sense. I don't want to hold y'all. And then I need to do litter box and the G baby, right? And then I have to do the fall. It's fall, y'all. Seasonal. I'm going to start calling it the seasonal saving binder. And that, I don't know if I'm going to keep that up or not. Probably not. So let's see. This community stuff, I think I'm going to, other than autism and yeah, so I am going to retire. I'm going to retire the Sunday Saving with Friends for right now because I'm going to pick it back up at the beginning of the year with my Elephant 5K. So I'm only going to not do Judy for 1 quarter. So that means the next time you see this, I'm going to divvy this out somewhere. The autism one, I want to get done because that's going to be for my grandkids activities. So we are going to do this through at 12/20/25. We're going to retire that one. Y'all, we got to go through and we got to do these things. As much as I wanted to save every time I watched one of y'all, I'm not doing that anymore. We're going to retire this. We're going to retire that one. So you guys should not see that. Because I do all this other stuff with the community and I still watch y'all anyway. Pocket change. I'm probably going to roll this into this and finish that out. But this gets retired 12/25. It's going to retire. All right, so we're going to retire that. Saving Butterfly. I think I'm going to end up retiring her this year because I have a goal and this is not going to fit into my plan. Oops, sorry. Splurge, y'all. I don't think I'm going to. Let me make sure I didn't knock y'all off view. Oh, 117, y'all. Let me hurry up because I still got to add something from the beginning that I had to edit out. All right. Splurge. I think I'm going to still continue this, y'all, even into next year because it's just that I know it's still designated just for the fun. So y'all going to probably see this for like another 2 years. The Village Hop gets retired at 12/25. It's with the Elephant 5K, but the Village Hop, let me take this. Let me do this again. The Village Hop retires 12/25. So anything that says 12/25 is just the end of the year. That's all. Okay, so this gets retired. I have a whole retirement box too, guys. I'm sorry, Tessa. I'm going to retire you as well. I'm going to retire you. I got to decide on where I'm going to put this money. I think, honestly, I'm going to 220. I'm going to take Judy's and I'm going to put this in gas. And this is going to go in gas. Yes, y'all. I want gas I want gas all year long. Pew. I don't want to be gassy. Y'all know I'm crazy. I'm going to continue the collab. That's going to go to, this is going to retire. Of course, it has to retire at 12/20/25. But this is going to go into my emergency savings because I was saving this in conjunction with the Elephant 5K. So we have that. My quarter savings. Oh my Lord, what am I going to do with this? I know this is going to retire too. Anything I write retire should not come back at the end of the semester. Y'all should not see at the end of the quarter. My $2 a day, I think I'm going to use that again. The dining binder, I'm going to keep that because I'm just allocating my money in there from my weekly wallet that I normally would put for dining because, like I said, my goal is to try to lose weight. This seasonal binder, I'm going to keep. This is for all seasons. That means every season, like for the winter, I'm going to just change it up and put some winter stuff in there. So that's my goal there. Just one binder. Yeah, some stuff's not coming back. Oh, wow. I'm going to retire after the holiday. I'm going to retire that binder. I mean, that out of my thing. So I can put that in miscellaneous. I'm going to take and put that money in there. Okay. All right, guys. So I think that's what I have it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and retire this whole binder here and just start putting the money in there. And then I'll take the staycation entertainment and the kids fun and I'll just put that stuff in here. And so I won't have that little binder no more. Oh no. Shut up, Tara. It's okay. You're going to be all right. I will be okay. All right. So when we come back, some of these will still be here, but the ones that say retired better not be here. So I'm going to roll that into pocket change for the next quarter. All right, guys. I'm done so far with you guys. This is all I have for right now. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you for being available just to hear me out through every what part of the video. I think they said my videos, y'all only last about 17 minutes. So, sorry. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for stopping by, see what I have to offer. If you like this type of content, don't forget to comment below, y'all. Don't forget to what? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'm going to see you in my next video. And toodles, guys.